Hello everybody and welcome to Python Made Simple. In today's tutorial we'll be looking at strings in Python. Now a string in Python is a sequence of characters. When I say a sequence, I mean arranging one character or one letter after the other to form, let's say, a text, and that we have a string. But for Python to be able to interpret this text or string you've created, you need to enclose it in two quotes or a single quote. So for example, using the print statement, I want to type Python is fun. So this, then I run. You see, it gives me an output. So trying that too for the single quote. Python understands what I have put. Okay, and we have this. Now, in Python, we can also use possession. That is, for example, David's book, Thomas's pen, and all that. But if you want to just use the apostrophe S, the code kinds of ends right after the apostrophe, and sometimes you get an error. So if you want to use possession in Python, you simply use, so using double quotes. So for example, David's, we use our backslash plus our apostrophe. Then we continue with our David's book. So saving this and running, we have this David's book. So let's try that with something else. So let's say so we have our backslash. So I think I left out my quotes, so I have to come back and add them. Then we save and run, and we have it. Good. So next we'll be looking at creating new lines in Python. For example, that's using the backslash n. When you want to create a new line in Python, you use that. So for example, I want to type print with my quotes, that's within the double quotes, creating lines within the double quotes. So I have, let's use the numbers for example. So my backslash n, and I have 2, then my backslash n, then I have 3. If I save this and run, you see it has given me 3 separate lines of what I intended to type. So 1, 2, and 3. Now, there are other ways of creating multiple lines of code in Python. We can use 3 quotations. So we write what we want to create between 3 quotations. So for example, we have this 1, 2, 3 quotes. Then so type in text within so typing text within 3 quotes gives new lines. So let's just say this, and we close it with our 3 quotes. So let's save and then run. So you realize that typing text within 3 quotes gives 3 lines. Okay, I think I added extra ease to my gives. Now next we'll be looking at concatenation in Python. When I say concatenation, I mean adding 2 strings. You can do that for floats and integers, but you can also do that for strings in Python. And all what you need to do is just use your quotations and your addition sign. So for example, trying this, so print spam and x. So we save this and let's run. Okay, so it gives us spam x together. Now you can do this with text only. You can't add a string to an integer or a float, but you can use multiplication with a string. What it does is it repeats a string the number of times you want to multiply it. So considering this example too, so print spam times 3. So you see it gives us spam 3. Now if we decide to tell Python to consider 2 as a string and we multiply it by 3, it doesn't give us 6, but instead it gives us 2, 2, 2. So that is concatenation in strings. Now you can do that with 2 numbers you've also told Python to consider as strings. So let's say so print, using the print statement, you tell Python to take 3 as a string and add it to 4. You've also told Python to take as a string. Then we save this and run. See, it doesn't give us 7, but it puts the 2 together and gives us 4. So this is all for strings for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Have a nice time.